And as a side note, the judge that just gave you bond is actually a Packer fan. So,
what's up, all in Media Squad? This is your boy Cookie. We back at it with another one. If you enjoy the video, consider leaving a comment below, hit that thumbs up button, join the AIM Squad, where AIM is always on point. So are you curious as to why the judges are talking to Lil Durk the way they do, as seen in the video in the beginning? Well, stick around, because we're going to take a deeper dive into Lil Durk's political connections. First up is Lori Lightfoot, aka Big Beady Lightfoot, and she was the ex-mayor of Chicago, and she recently lost her re-election campaign, and she had to relinquish her seat as the mayor of Chicago. Now, we know Lil Durk and Lori Lightfoot had a tight relationship, if you will, as seen in the photo in the background. But just because Lori Lightfoot is not the front runner as mayor of Chicago does not mean that she lost any of her connections behind the scenes. The connections that she has behind the scenes are stronger than ever, because now she doesn't have to face all the scrutiny that she would if she was always on the camera. With her not being the mayor anymore, she won't be on the camera as much. Not being on the camera as much gives you more freedom to do as you will. Mayor Lightfoot losing her position, Lil Durk knew that prior to it happening, I believe, because at his Neighborhood Hero Foundation, they had a dinner, and Lori Lightfoot was present at that dinner. And who else was there? The gentleman that Lil Durk is photoed with here, his name is Jamal Green, and he was a mayoral candidate that was going for Lori Lightfoot's seat. Now, why was Lil Durk taking a photo with this guy? I really believe that he thought he was going to be the youngest mayor in Chicago history, and he was really going to be able to mold him the way he wanted to, or to stick his claws in him, if you will. Because Lil Durk's not dumb. He knows with Lori Lightfoot gone, he has to get in with all the candidates so that whoever becomes mayor will still be in his pocket, because everybody has a number. Some are just higher than others. Now that we're talking about the Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, that brings me to the co-owner, Kevin W. Freeman. And he is a patient consultant for a lot of hospitals around the country, not only in Chicago. He is nationwide. He basically is a patient advocate, if you will, just trying to get better rights for them and just better care. And that's all fine and dandy until we take a look at this next gentleman. And his name is Sam Adams Jr. And he didn't get into medicine until later in his career, so we're going to take a step back. He was the lawyer that got Lil Durk off of all his charges in the 2013 gun case that Lil Durk caught. And the judge believed that Lil Durk changed his ways so much that he deserved a second chance. But he didn't take a look at Lil Durk's criminal history, I believe, because if he did, I don't think Lil Durk would have got off. Because before 2013, he already had a gun charge with the serial number scratched off. And then after 2013, he had another gun possession, but this one was kind of different. The gun he got caught with was the murder weapon of Shanetta Lawrence. And I did a video on her if you want to check it out, and the link is above right now. He was caught with the murder weapon a year prior of this judge dismissing all charges on the 2013 case, stating that Lil Durk changed his ways. So how did he change his ways if a year earlier he was caught with more guns? Just make that make sense. What did Lil Durk's lawyer, Sam Adams Jr., say to you side of regular business hours? Just makes you wonder. But later down the line, Sam Adams Jr., he becomes a lawyer for medical malpractice. Now that is a second person that is dealing with hospitals that is on Lil Durk's roster. Now you are wondering why I'm bringing up these people. What goes on in our great country? A lot of people go missing. What else goes missing? The stuff inside of us. That is trafficked, whether you like it or not. And sometimes it's taken against will. And the people they like to choose, people that have no family, no one will miss them, etc. And these two people on Lil Durk's roster, they know exactly who has what inside them and who needs to go where. And being a big rap superstar, he could have a party which invite a whole bunch of youth, because they like doing it to the youth. He could have a party, invite a whole bunch of youth, and some of them go missing each party. And that could be a huge reason why he's getting off, because I hate to say it, it's a sick world out there that we're living in. And all I can say is, let him or her who has eyes see clearly. I always say this, fuck a coincidence. Facts. Brings us to the last but certainly not least, and I believe this person here is Lil Durk's most powerful ally that he has on his roster to date. This person's name is none other than Cook County State's Attorney Kimberly Fox. Now, Lil Durk, I thought he was a hardcore drill rapper that raps about drugs, gangs, gun violence, and to not, I repeat, to not cooperate with the authorities. So why in the hell is Lil Durk seen pictured giggling like a little schoolgirl with Cook County State's Attorney Kimberly Fox? Make it make sense. Yes, I know Lil Durk has a foundation, but why is she on her own free time going to a self-proclaimed gang member's dinner? Make it make sense. Again, heap game. Take a look at her shoes. Do they match that outfit? She's wearing the color pink or salmon. Now, why in the hell is she wearing black and white shoes? What does black and white mean? What side does that mean you on? Exactly. No coincidence. So this one basically was just to get you guys to think outside the box and to really take a look at these people that Lil Durk is aligning himself with and just ask yourself, is he really working with them people? Or without a shadow of a doubt, everybody's wrong about him. We owe him an apology. But seriously, ask yourself, if you were in the same position Lil Durk was in, would you get the same treatment? With that, this is your boy Cookie with All In Media. It's all in or nothing.